So lately I've been working on some Nirvana guitar tones because if you haven't already figured it out, I'm kind of a Nirvana addict, but that's not the point. That's not the point here. So I just thought for fun I would do some In Utero clean tones. And I'll do a sound sample here, but first you should get some quick background on the actual recording of In Utero. So, In Utero was recorded, April, I don't know, sometime near kind of the middle end of 1993. It was produced by audio recorder Steve Albini. He also worked on the Pixies, Surfer Rosa, and a whole bunch of other indie rock stuff. And the reason that Nirvana chose him is because after Nevermind, they thought it was too polished, and they kind of wanted to drive away some of their popularity, so they wanted a more rough and aggressive, raunchy, raw kind of sound. So they hired him to do it. So during the recording of In Utero, the first day Kurt tried out 2 amps, and he chose 2, and that was a Fender Quad Reverb and a Randall amp head of some kind. He used most of the guitars that he had during 1992 and 93 on the tour with him. He brought his 1965 Fender Jaguar, his Competition Mustang, his Farrington guitar, and I do have suspicions he used his Univox High Flyer Phase 1 Custom, but all that was told was that there was a High Flyer used. Nothing beyond that. Steve Albini also brought in for him a, Volino aluminum guitar. And they had restrung it for left-handed for Kurt.
30, 40? No, it's probably like a 50 watt. And then right above that there's the leap head, but I'm not using that. So it's the Marshall through this speaker cab. And I'm also using my Les Paul. I do have a Mustang with hot rails in it, but I don't have it all put together yet. So I've been using this for the tone recreation. And it's just normal and it's on the bridge pickup in full coil. And basically it's just the basic Nirvana amp settings like the mid-range, boosted, and then just kind of playing with all the stuff. I have the treble down a little bit because my speaker cab adds a little bit too much of high end. The bass is pretty high. I'll have the settings on the screen. And yeah, the presence is boosted. And I don't have a mid boost switch or a bright switch on there, so yeah, it's just. I do have an EQ pedal, but I know for the studio recording of In Utero, Kurt didn't actually use his Mesa Boogie for that. Hold on. So I didn't end up using my EQ pedal. Yes, that's about it, and here's some quick sound samples. Usually I do use a rat pedal because it sounds almost exactly like a Sanzam Classic if you dialed in right, but I don't actually have any of my typical distortion pedals right now, and I don't have any 9-volt power supplies, and the only distortion I would have is a little Dan Electro. It's a vintage, it's an overdrive, so it wouldn't really work well, but that's Frances Farmer Will Have Her Revenge on Seattle. I think the one that these specific amp settings got almost spot on without using a Volino or anything crazy like that was the heart-shaped box clean tone. It almost 101, and all apologies, I'll play those both. Screwed up on that, but I can't ever play this song right, but I'll just play it as an example. I'm not like them. I can't pretend. Okay, I suck at singing. But anyway. Yeah, so those are the stuff. And hopefully sometime in the future I will have my Mustang with hot rails and my rap pedal. And eventually I am going to get a Tech 21 Sans amp, but I don't know. I think I just want to wait a little bit because I don't exactly want to abandon my rap pedal for this because it actually sounds really good. So I'm not going to get a Sans amp yet, and I am about to get basically the equivalent of a an echo flanger. But yeah, so I'll be able to do distortion tones. But right now I just have the clean tone, and I think I did a pretty good job on it. So yeah, that's fun.